Houston Rockets. At small forward, Hamidou Diallo. At the other forward position, at shooting guard, Kevin Porter Jr. At the other guard position, at center, the head coach of the visiting team is Stephen Silas. Let's meet your New Orleans Pelicans at the shooting guard.
Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Martin is out there with Diallo. Then it's Porter. Then it's Morant. And it's Pena in its center. Now here's Morant. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Here's Williamson. The quick look, no good that time. For New Orleans, their last game a loss to the Clippers. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. We talked about how he's going to try and disrupt Brandon Ingram. Coach said he's too tall to block. He's like KD in that sense. But we have to get a hand up to at least bother his shot from outside. So Kevin will try to limit his clean looks. Of course, that brings it. Is in between game. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Martin dishes to Porter. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee! Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Here's Pena. Pelicans with the rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And stolen by Diallo. Jumps up. Up and in on the layup. He's got 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Ingram outside. Looking to end the run, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
A sound jumper goes a long way in this league. Ingram understands that and makes the most of his.
Out to Morant. Good on the triple. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes is checked in for Zion Williamson. Aaron Gordon comes in for Brandon Ingram. Morris is checked in for Jones. And Lewis subbed in for King.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Gordon. The Rockets making the shot. Porter with the steal. Driving to the basket. Yep, that one goes.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Porter against Morris. Unable to get that one. And Houston the other way now. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But great, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for your Pelicans.
Here's Springer. From 13, Burton grabs the miss. Outside, Porter. The tray. And another 3 for Houston.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Rockets lead by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Rockets leading by 11, and so in the game for the Rockets. We've got Morant. Clark is out there with Martin. Then there's Carter, and it's Burton in at small forward. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
The key for Brandon is shooting with confidence. When he does this, he buries these trays.
Morant looking around. From the arc. Houston gets it back. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Back to Morant. 5 to shoot. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Morant's got 7. And Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are at this point?
Yes, Kevin, the major forces you know for sure. There are always some teams you just can't tell if they're legit or not. Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Here's King, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Morant drives in, and he gets it to go. 11. Points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's King. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
And the Rockets making a change here. Diallo's checked in. Stolen. Here's Burton. He's covered by Ingram. A blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Houston shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. And Lewis subbed in for Ingram. Driving the lane. Good.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Rockets leading by 10. Diallo the pass to Pena. It's rebounded by Hayes.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Pena. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And the Rockets lead by 12.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
It's good. He's got 10.
They are just killing him on the interior.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Kick out to King, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Morris is checked in for New Orleans.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
Porter. Here's Şengün. Off target from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 9. Lewis outside. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morris has got 5 points so far. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Porter, here we go. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Here's Lewis. Can't hit from the elbow.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
So if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And so it's Houston, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Houston Rockets.
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
And getting back to the game at hand, a nod to 2 guys who have really brought it for their respective teams.
Great fight we're seeing from both these guys. Each one trying to pull his team across the finish line. You know they love this kind of a challenge.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Morant's got the ball here for the Rockets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta, where they'll take on the Hawks. That game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, King is out there with Jones. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Zion Williamson.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Houston leading by 8. Can he keep it going? Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 14.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Ingram finds Williamson. Williamson, the screen. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
Gordon's checked in for New Orleans. Clark, who's checked in for the Rockets. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind. The 8 ball.
Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. So I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also... competitive team. Let's take a look here at the numbers for Porter. His last 10 games, averaging 13 points per game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like... A virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
New Orleans making a switch here. Lewis is checked in. Morant left side. To the left wing. The three. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Ingram. Here's Morant. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
From deep three-point range, King's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Let's go, fans! I can't hear you! The loudest section is G-Free T-shirts! I need you to get a little louder over there! Let's see who's the loudest! Alright, look who's coming to the court! Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelican dance team!
New Orleans making some changes here. Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Morris subbed in for King. Pass to Hayes. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Lewis, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
The Rockets shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. That's good from Morant. There's a minute left in the third quarter of the game.
Houston, foul. Usman, that's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Pelicans, number 11.
.54 seconds left to play in the third. Lewis with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Lewis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Now here's Morant for three. And a... Another three for Houston.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Houston.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And it's Morant missing. Pelicans trail by 16. Morris dishes to Hayes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hayes has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Diallo finds Morant. Fires the three. Drills it from outside. Morant's got 30 points. And so it's Houston feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find a guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Clark, Carter out there with Porter. Then it's Morant, and it's Pena in at the 5, roaming the paint.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball. And we've seen that tonight as well.
Williamson is checked in for Jackson Hayes.
With a menu of moves at his disposal, Ingram can surprise defenders with his pull-up jumper.
2 points, that one goes. And the Rockets lead by 19.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Pena passes to Clark. Morant against Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Throws it up high and stolen by Williamson. Here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line for New Orleans, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Martin, he's checked in for Clark. And so Jones nails both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Pena. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third.
It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shots. They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And he sinks the second. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Here's King. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Rockets ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Rockets leading by 15. To the middle. Here's Pena. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Substitution.
Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The 3 from Morant. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Houston. 3-pointer. Drops in the trap. away.
For 3.
Morant's got 36.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up. That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
At the line for your Pelicans. Shooting 1.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Pena, and he slams that one down.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched. It just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
Here's King. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Morris into the lane. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Jones checked in for the Pelicans. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range.
That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Pena. It's blocked. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Springer can't get it to go. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Jones. The Rockets pull it in. Taken away by Hayes. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Well, let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game.
She like it too.